Telematics is part of the elements of trucks as a service, with a focus again on trucks and fleet operators. You need to understand that if it's being more and more difficult for an individual customer to fall in love with a car, it's even more difficult for a fleet operator to fall in love with a truck, because fleet operators are business people and they have a key indicator in mind: TCO, total cost of ownership. Telematics is nothing new, especially for fleets. Fleet operators have been using telematics for a long time, and mainly so far, and especially to optimize fuel consumption. And with telematics data, they've been able to retrain or refocus or change behaviors on their drivers to reduce from 10 to 20% on fuel consumption, for example, in some cases. Now, when we move to electric, fuel is, well, no longer fuel, but energy is still, of course, a cost of a part of the TCO, but it's less than half, at least half of what diesel used to be, right? So to me, as part of a new strategy to optimize, to help customers optimize TCO, fleet operators optimize TCO, is fundamental in the transition to electrification. So we need to think of new things. One of the first ones we can think of is definitely insurance. Telematic insurance or usage-based insurance is a term that's becoming more and more common each time, and it's very simple. You track the performance of a driver, you see how safely they are performing when driving, and you use this as a parameter of an insurance pricing model. Safer drivers pay less insurance, right? In the US, this is more common from what I've seen than in most countries in Europe. It doesn't stop there. So you have energy, you have insurance, but you can think of other formulas that work similarly. To me, it all starts with tracking how the driving is being done. So you can think of vehicle care. While you use the vehicle, how much are you generating damage to wear and tear parts, for example? Or how much maintenance needs are you generating for the vehicle? So if you take good care of the vehicle while using it, you reduce maintenance needs. And this, if you have the right formula, in theory, you could translate it into lower maintenance costs. And then also when it comes to financing, if we take the example of the operating lease that I was speaking about earlier on, the price that you pay month per month in an operating lease depends in an important way on the residual value of the truck. So if during an operating lease you take good care of that truck, you know that your residual value can be higher. And if you track this through driving scores and you're smart about it, in theory, you can also make the operating lease less expensive through telematics. So to me, telematics really opens the doors to new ways of thinking, how we can help fleet managers or even individual customers optimize the TCO, especially in the new context, in the usage versus ownership, with solutions such as TaaS, such as Mobilize, or the different one we are discussing here.